I received the call to be invited to the audition 2 weeks before the audition. I was driving. I remember I had to stop the car because I was afraid I would crash or something. I was so happy. And I came here. I really prepared myself to the audition, and I arrived here at this beautiful concert hall, this amazing city. And I start, thinking, well, maybe it's better to not think I'm conducting the Boston Symphony. Maybe it's just better to concentrate and really focus on the music so I don't get nervous or something. But I was so well received, and the orchestra is so friendly, and they respond to every gesture that I did. It's like driving a very sensitive car. The minimal gesture you do, they respond, and that was amazing. And so I was conducting Brahms' second and the first movement, and after the first movement ended, Master Levine asked me if I would like to go back and rehearse some spots of the movement. And I said, you know what, I'm pretty happy. I don't think I need to rehearse anything with this orchestra. It was just amazing. And the orchestra loved it. They was all smiling and clapping, and I think that was, it was very honest because I really didn't have nothing to say. They played so wonderfully and responding, as I said, to every gesture that I did. And so I think the relationship started good. And for me, it's an honor to be here. A really, real pleasure for many reasons, because it's the Boston Symphony. And for a young conductor to come here, have the opportunity to watch great conductors working with the orchestra and learning a lot from the orchestra, and to be able to conduct that wonderful orchestra. And also, in my case, it's really special, as I said, because my first teacher was once an assistant conductor for the Boston Symphony, and his name was Eleazar de Carvalho. And so for me, it's like a dream coming true, be able to be an assistant conductor of one of my preferred orchestras in the world, for sure. So the piece I choose to open the concert is Barber School for Scandal Overture, which is an amazing piece. And we're celebrating right now Barber's 100th anniversary of his birth. And it's based on a comedy of Sheridan, the play. And I just know that I got the information that the last time the Boston Symphony performed it was in 1998 outside of Boston. So I'm glad that I can bring that piece alive again in Boston with the BSO. Then we're going to travel into a different country, which is Germany, with Beethoven doing the violin concerto with Pinchas Zuckerman. And again, for me, it's an amazing opportunity, and I'm really honored to be able to play with such a wonderful soloist. And I heard Zuckerman play violin concerto of Beethoven, and it's just amazing and it's really beautifully. And I'm really glad that I'll be able to conduct that piece with such a wonderful soloist. To finish the program, we're doing Tchaikovsky Fifth, which is very well known by the audience and, of course, by the musicians. And it's one of my favorite symphonies in orchestral and symphonic repertoire. And just a wonderful French horn solo. And I was, during the past 2 weeks, I was watching closely the musician working with Master Levine, and the first French horn is just amazing and plays beautifully. I can't wait to play with him the slow movement of Tchaikovsky Fifth. And I think I choose Tchaikovsky Fifth because of there is a theme behind the music, and it's being optimistic about future. It's believing in destiny and being hopeful that destiny is a good thing. Everything at the end will be fine. And Tchaikovsky used a theme by a Glinka opera as the main theme. And the theme appears in each 4 movements of the symphony in different ways, starting very mysterious, very dark, and at the end with, you know, the triumphal ending of Tchaikovsky Fifth, very optimistic about the future. And maybe it's the way I'm feeling right now, but I think it's a great program. The piece combined itself somehow. And what can I say? I'm really looking forward to the performance. I feel really excited to be in Boston. And the first time I'm living here, I went here a couple of years ago, just visiting the city, and the city is just beautiful. I really like being here. It's such a musical city as well. Have the music schools and of course the BSO. So for me, it's just a blast to be in such a great environment, beautiful city with a wonderful orchestra, beautiful concert hall, all the ingredients to make a musician happy, and that's a reason I'm really happy to be here. It's a pleasure to be working with such a conductor as Master Levine. And I'm sure and I'm glad that I'll be learning a lot from him. He's such a sweet man and a wonderful conductor. And so I know Master Levine, you know, since I know myself as a conductor, and all his operas in the Metropolitan Opera, and then with the Boston Symphony. And I attended to a concert here years ago, and Levine was doing Mahler 9. And I attended to an open rehearsal and then a performance at night. And it was just amazing. The experience was just great. The way he conducted, the way the orchestra played was just amazing. So now be able to work with that man was just, it's a blast, it's a gift. I'm here for about 2.5 weeks now, working with Master Levine and watching him rehearsing the orchestra and certainly learning a lot. And I spoke with him about my coming week. He gave me all the advice about how should I rehearse, how should be my approach to the orchestra and to the pieces, and time managing the time and everything. So it was just it was an amazing experience for a young conductor to be able to have that close relationship with Master Levine. Is just amazing. So for me, it's an honor to be working with Master Levine, and I hope I can collaborate with the orchestra, and I'm sure I'm learning a lot from this fantastic man and wonderful conductor and the wonderful musicians of Boston Symphony Orchestra. And I'm looking forward every day. I wake up and I'm looking forward to going to rehearsal and learning more and more of his approach to every piece he conducts. It's just amazing. And for me, it will be a lifetime experience. So I'm really, really happy to be here.